It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas cards. Are you ready to make some Christmas cards, but you just want something fresh and new this year? I've got you. This is called a crisscross card. It is stinking cute. I got a couple different variations for you. So come on in, we're gonna get started. I wanna show you how to make it step by step. Hey y'all, I'm Dawn, creator of Dee Creates Crafts. This is the channel for duplicatable, simple cards, helpful hints, and projects you'll be able to make just from watching one of my videos. I want you to come on in, close your eyes if you need to. I'm about to turn the camera down, and we are going to create some crafts. Got a liner up right there. I think you can see everything. All right, there we go. The first thing you need, step one, is you need a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And the first thing we're actually gonna do, and this is gonna save us some time, we're gonna score it before we cut it. So I want you to score your paper at 5.5. Then we're gonna flip it this way. We're actually gonna cut it at 4 1/4. Crazy, right? It's kind of the opposite we're used to doing, don't you think? So that's good to go, and this is actually your base card, and yes, we are going to use both pieces for the base. So set these aside while we cut some more moving parts. The next thing I want you to cut, and it's also still part of your step one, because if you've watched my videos before, you know I like to have all my cutting and scoring for step one for the most part. So this is your designer series paper, your pattern paper, if you will. You will need double-sided. So if you don't have the Santa Express pattern paper, one, you're gonna want it. It's the cutest paper in the history of the world. It's just funky fun, it's whimsical, colorful, yet still, you're gonna see we're gonna make it a little muted by using this color of cardstock. I think it's petal pink, but I'll look it up for you. So long story short, we're about to cut our designer series paper at 5 1/4 by 4. Now this particular one, if you have no pattern, just cut away at that size. But if you have a one-way pattern like me, the 5 1/4 long side is what you want at the top, the one direction, all right? So that's what you're gonna cut for your pattern paper. Now, normally I'm gonna have you to cut just this, but we're gonna shake it up a little bit. So for this particular demonstration, this variety, this style, I'm going to cut a second piece the exact same size in a solid color, 5 1/4 by 4. So now I've got both pieces and I'm gonna set this aside. Now we gotta talk inserts. You can make a postcard in white and stamp your sentiment. You can make a postcard and poke a hole and have a little pulley with a ribbon and put your sentiment where it's hidden until you pull your postcard out. Or you can even make a note card, which, let me give you some measurements. Your postcard is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. That is your postcard for the sliding in and outie. Then for your note card, this is going to be 5 by 7, score at 3 1/2, and it just folds in half, and then that tucks in just as darling as the postcard. So let's set this aside as well, still part of your step one. And last but not least for your step one, just grab some scrap paper of a lightweight white cardstock, and that's going to be for your stamping and your decorating of the card front. Now, the reason I created Dee Creates Crafts channel is to introduce you to me. Introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products like the Celebrate with tags, which I'm going to use during this demonstration. And should you get the stamp set? Should you get the dies? Well, I gotta tell you, when you order both at the same time and order it as a bundle, you save 10%. But here's all the stamps, because let me let you in on a secret. Yes, we've started our Christmas cards, but look, happy birthday, let's celebrate you. XOXO, made with love, stamped it upside down, some hearts, a balloon. You see where I'm going with this? We can use this all year long. So celebrate with tags. There's 2 tag dies. This one you can either use as a double tag, which lays beautifully, or a time saver trick, die cut it and then chop it in half and it'll give you 2 tags. Little time saver extra free tip for you. And this one with the funky edges, guess what? We tuck those edges under and it creates a little pocket from this particular tag. Here's some birthday candles, your birthday balloon. There's a label, rectangle label, round label, hearts, mitten, more labels, and some fun, funky little holes, dots, what have you. Pretty, 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 pretty set. You're gonna see me using it for 6 to 8 weeks because I really, 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 when you order your products, I'm not just gonna show you how to make some fun cards. I'm gonna teach you how to use the products. They're not gonna sit on a shelf. You're going to use them. And then when you order with me, you support this channel, plus you're gonna get some free gifts from me as a thank you. And I thank you already. Step 2, are you ready to move right along? Okay, let's get back to our base card. You're gonna line it up. Here's our 2. Ta-ta-da! Giving them a good stack because I want to make sure they're nice and flush and all my edges are matching because we're going to cut it as part of your step 2. And we're going to diagonally cut it from the score line up to that point right there. So let me make sure I've got all my little where I want them edges lined up. And when you'll see, when you move one side, the other side tends to want to move as well. Now, you got some corners like this. Put them aside. We'll use them for another project. So now your base has 2 moving parts. They're cut on the diagonal. Looks like a little house, doesn't it? This creates 2 opposite diagonal panels that we're going to layer together to form and create the crisscross version, the pocket for the base of our card. All right, you having fun? Have you learned anything new yet? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go like this. Boop, hit the like button and show YouTube you want more crafters to find Dee Dee Creates Crafts channel. Now I think what I'd like to do next as part of, let me look. All right, step 3. This could be part of your step 3 is we are going to adhere these bases together. Now for myself, so I might encourage you to do this. I think it would help you. Just raise up one of your little slopes. It's gonna look like this once we adhere it together. So it's gonna fold like this and fold like this because you don't wanna glue it the wrong way, all right? So I'm telling you to fold it up because we're gonna bump this right up and into the score line. So let's put some adhesive. I pretty much 99% recommend the glue for this stage of our card because you'll see, glue, yes, 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 gives us the wiggle room we love and adore, but especially with this particular card, it's gotta be lined up here against the score line, but also at the top and bottom. What? I know. So let's see if we can fold that a little more. I'm gonna make sure it's right in there. Giving it a pinch on the back side of the opposite side. And now we have the base of our card. Fun! So put this aside 1 microsecond while we come in, and I'm gonna have you cut the pattern paper. So what we're gonna do with this guy is again on the diagonal. So corner to corner, let me line up my corners. And you can see when you move one side, the other side just wants to hop right in there and move. Now let me show you with this particular pattern. Stunning and gorgeous. And normally I'd have you flip it right over, but for my personal taste, that felt too busy. So I thought, what could we do about that? Because that's how you're supposed to make this card, is just cut the designer series paper, flip it over. Now you got your 2 pieces. And that's exactly what I did with this particular card. But For this particular pattern, I felt like it was too busy, so here's our solution. Same size, solid color, corner to corner, line this little baby up, and we're gonna cut it corner to corner. So I'm gonna use these two pieces for today's card, and so these two are gonna go for a second card. You'll make a second base, and look, this is what I did. There's my two pieces I already made with this card because I had pre-cut those out for another card. What? So, let me pull these aside, and now what we're gonna do, again, is part of our step 3. We're gonna adhere our decorative pieces down. So, did I cut that wrong? A little bit I did, you guys. Wait, I know what I did. I need the other pieces. Da-da-da. Woo, feeling better about myself. Okay, feeling better about myself. I was getting worried there for a second. All right, so let's glue this down. I'm gonna open it up just so I can see the white against the color and kind of use my edges more of a template for the gluing down of my decoration. My triangle, my designer series paper. And just, you're gonna have, there I go. Some margin on all 3 sides, and we want that. So then I just want to double check myself before I adhere down. I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Okay, so now I'm going to come back and glue this down. And you're going to say, why is she, you know, double checking? Trust me, you want to. You want to be that precise. You want to be that, what do they say? Measure twice, cut once. That's kind of what we're doing with this particular card. We're being super overcautious because it's too easy to make a mistake, which you saw had I grabbed the wrong triangle for this particular one, it would have faced the wrong direction. So do I want it this way? Do I want it that way? The world's our oyster. And I want to show with your note card before I adhere that down, I decorated it with some more of the fun cardstock from the Santa Express paper, and the designer series paper for the decorating of your note card is 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And that's going to just slide in so precious, so precious. I think I do want, let's look one more time. Nope, I definitely do. We're going to do some decorating, but I definitely think, for me, I'm gonna put that side up. So let's go ahead and just do, we're gonna do adhesive just on the bottom only of our triangles. I just figured something out. Let me go. This one has to go down. Well, it doesn't have to. This is the one I chose to go down first. You can use tear and tape for this. You can use a tape runner, which may be a little thick and not give you enough of a pocket. I am going to use some glue and see how that does for us. I got my, there I go. Yeah, some of the glue's running out, which I was afraid of, which is why I wanted to use the there we go, my little silicone mat, because 1, nothing sticks to it, but 2, if the glue ran out, it just rinses right off this silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, I recommend it. Y'all, it's only $6. It's so nice to have in your crafty tool basket or supply, because I have another video where I demonstrated how to do the mirror image stamping. And you're gonna need one of these silicone mats to do it. And also the silicone mat, nothing sticks to it, nothing. Not wet glue, not tape runner, not hot glue. It's really, really nice for that particular phase. All right, That's going to fit very nicely. So now what we can do is decorate. We have formed our pocket. So let me get out some of the little stamping and some of the little decorations that I created with our Celebrate with Tags stamp set and die set. This is that ribbon I told you, so gorgeous. It's the glitter organdy ribbon. Look, it's got the glitter built in. It's so fabulous. This card, I used it like a belly band around the pocket, and this one, obviously I used it as a handle. You could just do a bow, you could wrap it around, whatever you want in the whole wide world. And then our stars is called Adhesive Back Stars. Both the stars and the glitter are part of my December mini retreat package. So look for that under the community button so you can see. Let me get some of my. Now again, let me show you with decorating. It's all up to you. There's no right or wrong reason with our decorating. Let me insert my note card to see. You could put your decorating Merry Christmas on the diagonal like that. You could put it in the center and bring it up so it overlaps some of the opening. You could put it so it just meets the opening of your two triangles. Totally up to you. I am going to pop mine up with some dimensionals. I just thought that'd be super, super pretty. There we go. I've got some glue on my fingers and I see things are sticking to it. All right, I'm gonna put another one down there. Let me see if I need one in the middle, cause I think I'm okay. Now I've got options, so I'm not gonna adhere that down yet. I went ahead and stamped and die cut a little mitten. I think he's precious. Do we wanna add a heart? Leave the heart off. I've got some snowflakes. A mitten and a snowflake are cute. I'm kind of liking that. I think I'm gonna do it. All right, let's put that snowflake up there. I'm gonna leave the heart off as well. I'm gonna adhere my snowflake flat with some glue. So here we go, here we go. Let's just put it down. I did use some shimmer paper for him, but if you wanna come back with like some Wink of Stella and color over your snowflake if you don't have shimmer paper to make your snowflake just shimmer in the light, that would be beautiful. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Oh, it'd just be so pretty. All right, my thingamabobby, I'm gonna glue him in the corner and then add a little bitty bit of dimensionals depending where I adhere it down. There I go. Let me put my glue away. Oh, I cannot wait to add some of these stars. They're so pretty. And we'll debate about what to do with the ribbon, because the ribbon's beautiful as well. Did I? Nope. There we go. I like the size. That we have two sizes in case you haven't figured out just by watching me. Oops, I want to put one. Forgive me, sometimes I think of stuff as I'm playing. So I did want to put a little baby. Let me see. That go up there. This is so cute, I can hardly stand it. Okay, I think I need another little thingamabobby down. I'm kind of crafting, like, I get so quiet when I craft, when I'm thinking. It's hilarious. All right, so I'm enjoying the way this is looking. We could either, let me just tie a baby bow and see if we want to add a bow. I tend to do blings and bows and just make it stinking cute and just very embellishment-like. Ugh, pretty, pretty. Oh, I kind of like it like that. Isn't that the sweetest? All right, so this come back with a little glue dot. There we go. I'm gonna put it just below so it doesn't take up too much space, meaning thickness as far as stamps and all that good stuff. And let's see where and what we want for our little, look, they're so cute. You could either layer it on top of a star on top of a star, which is really a snowflake on top of a snowflake. You could add one to your actual fa-la-la-la. Oh, I'm gonna put one right there. What? And let's put one more. Oh my goodness gracious. This is so cute. Don't you love these? I mean, look at them. They're so stinking cute. So again, they're gonna be in that Christmas package. You can, I think you make 10 cards, 10 Christmas cards. So I think you're gonna love, love, love it. All right, the world is your oyster. I'm so happy for you that you get this variation of the crisscross cards, something a little different. So you got the note card that slides in and out. You got a postcard with the sentiment, or you've got the postcard with its own little pull tab. Let me see if you can see all my guys. Da, da, da. This is actually a card class today. So I'll put below the materials, the supplies you would need to order to make this card. However, when you order, and I do recommend for this card set that you order the Celebration with Tags bundle, you will get from me card kits, 3 free card kits to make the crisscross cards, and you're gonna love it. And I'm gonna send you free kits. So all you have to do is order, and I'll put the link that includes the host code in the description section, and order today's Sunday, Monday, by Tuesday night, midnight, and I'll pop it in the mail to you on Wednesday. How about that? Does that sound fun for you? Which one do you like best? And remember, in the comments section, you gotta tell me if you used Dippity-Doo when you were younger. All right, I'm gonna turn you up now because I want you to remember the 3 things. Let me hold up my card as we talk. What? The 3 things are to remember to like the video, remember to subscribe because I want you to find me again, and remember to watch the next playlist, which is called Card Classes. So that is my personal recommendation for you to get some more fun ideas for you for card designs and all that good stuff. And you've got till Tuesday midnight to place your order with me and get 3 free card kits. What? All right, I want you to come back tomorrow. This entire week, every day, I am going to do a video. I am calling it a virtual craft fair. So I've got some fun 3D projects for you, and I think you're gonna love it. And just come back and see me. Bye, you guys.